All right, so we're gonna install the RAVEK Apex lights on this Yamaha YZF50. And our goal is to remove the pretend lights and wire in the RAVEK Apex lights. Jack, what wrench do you have here?
10 millimeter.
A 10 millimeter, and so to get to our battery, which is the first step, so we need to remove these 10 millimeter bolts that are both underneath the handlebars. So Jack's gonna do that. There you go. So Jack will take that off, do that by sliding it down and then pulling it up. The Apex lights come with a lot of extra cable. This is an Apex light, by the way. And we got the 12 volt plug from RAVEK so that we could put these on our machine. So we're gonna take our red wire and we're gonna drop an inline fuse in just for a little extra protection. And then we are going to wire this two-way toggle switch and hopefully that'll work. We figured out kind of the angle that we wanted them at, and we used one of the screws that came from RAVEK, and then we engineered our own little device with this machine screw and these two nuts, and I will show you how that works. So the first RAVEK screw will go on this side, and we angled our lights so they're out. The first small RAVEK Allen screw will go here, and then the next one we figured out our spacing is going to go through this hole, and we'll show you once it's in how that works and holds it in place. Basically what we did is we put a nut on each side of this mount. We ran this machine screw all the way inside here. And you really don't see that with a little bit of black spray paint or a little bit of Sharpie or something. You could probably cover that up, but you really don't even see it once this is back in there. RAVEK sends a lot of extra wire. The YZF50, we really don't need much at all. So we're just gonna leave that coiled up. And then we've got our switch, okay? So two-way switch. And then once we get this tested and make sure it works with those in place, then we will figure out where we're gonna position this little rocker switch. Just setting our wires in there to the battery to make sure that everything works. We've got the lights hooked up, got them mounted in there. You can kind of see how those look. Make sure they kind of know the contour of the plastic. Super sturdy for what they are. So Judah here is gonna test the switch, see if they actually work. Hit it. Dang, we got our battery hooked up. We put our little toggle switch here. Not the cleanest install, so we're gonna get a little rubber grommet. We're gonna fix that up. Thing runs to here. We've got our inline fuse. We have tested this. Everything works well. Really, to do this, there are only 4 screws that have to be removed. This one, and that's for the nose cone. And then you're gonna take your fake headlight assembly off. There's 1 screw right here on each side. And then you can kind of see our makeshift contraption here, which seems to be working well. But they sit in there really nice. It looks almost factory, I guess. We've just got a kill switch right here. The lights are wired directly to the 12 volt battery. So it's definitely something that we have to shut off each, if you're not riding it or not using them, they need to be off. Dog. And those bolts tightened up on the nose cone.